You might be considering these two different vacuums. We've got the Bissell Pet Hair Eraser Turbo, and then we have the Shark Rotator. They're in a very similar price class. Let me tell you about the differences and the similarities. I think the biggest difference in terms of features is that this Shark has what they call lift-away technology. So you can take this whole canister off, which of course has the motor in here, and then you can easily use the head to either get down underneath your bed. We've got some LED lights, I'll show you that in a minute. Or you can get onto stairs pretty easily too, because all you gotta do is lift up the canister and you can vacuum your stairs like so. It's still a little bit easier with a cordless vacuum, but this is actually pretty convenient. And when you're looking at the Bissell over here, it doesn't have that. Yes, the wand comes off, which is kind of nice, so you can work on your ceilings and stuff like that. But if you want to get underneath your beds, this is just not as good because you can see that this is not going to go underneath the bed too easily here. So that's a bigger advantage, I think, over that with the Shark. Now, when you're done vacuuming the cord over here on the Shark, you need to use these two little clips to get the cord basically put back into place. It's going to take you maybe a minute, maybe 90 seconds after you're done vacuuming. With the Bissell, this is a huge advantage here because it does have this retractable cord. So when I'm done vacuuming, all I got to do is press this button over here with my foot, this one right here, and the cord goes right back in. And that is, at least in my mind, a really nice advantage. Now let's talk about where they're kind of the same and maybe help you decide which one might be better for your situation. So when you're done vacuuming, these both have HEPA filters. So if I can pop this one off over here. So what we've got is a HEPA filter, which is right in here. And a HEPA filter filters particles down to 0.3 microns. They actually give you an extra one. And what is cool about this is that this actually has a second filter down here. And this is an exhaust filter, basically. So you're filtering the air twice on this vacuum. On the Shark, you've also got a separate filter in here. You've got a HEPA filter in here. All Sharks have HEPA filters. And it is, oh, actually, it's right down in here. And we've been vacuuming up all kinds of gummy bears and all kinds of sprinkles and stuff like that. But here's the filter here. It is actually a significantly bigger filter. And when we tested this earlier, we actually found that despite the fact that the Bissell has two filters, in our smoke test, we thought that this actually filtered the air better than the Bissell. So when it's time to empty out your load, you basically have one button down here that you can open it up, and you can actually have a second button over here too, so you can get stuff out from the top. That's kind of a nice thing. I think that's a little bit of an advantage. This one, you just have the one on the bottom. Not that big a deal. They're both pretty big containers for both of them. I'm not sure what the capacity is, but you can vacuum up a lot of dirt in here. And yes, we've been vacuuming up red sand, so this has made a complete mess of our vacuums.